in this game. I have his. Let's see. I have Azazel.
Thank you, Flimsy Fool, for the follow. I appreciate it.
Apollyon? Why do I have Apollyon?
Apollyon
is that unlocked right from the beginning?
On PC, Apollyon is unlocked by default. On Switch, you actually have to beat Mega Satan to unlock him.
Okay.
Which I think is horseshit. I think PC players should have had to do something as well, but...
Yeah. Oh my god, these frames per second are killing me.
I have water somewhere.
I'm gonna have to figure out something to turn off on my side. Because holy shit.
Surprisingly, Isaac is a very resource-heavy game.
It is, and that was my fear trying to set this up.
Did you try uninstalling and reinstalling just Afterbirth Plus?
So like get rid of Rebirth?
No, just just go into your DLC for Isaac, uncheck Afterbirth Plus, wait for it to do its thing, and then check it again, and just have it reinstall that. If I host Vlad, but then I close the tab, am I still hosting Vlad? Yes. Yes, Rusted, no, you are.
Yes, you are. Alright, so...
Let me know how he sounds as well, just because I'm still using the same volume settings from our Vagante runs. And everybody seemed to say you sounded well then, so...
That's what I'm doing on my end, and it seems to be running okay.
The reason I like Vlad so much, aside from just that he's cool, is the fact that we have similar registers in voice. So it makes it easier. When I'm freaking playing games with AG and his voice is like a high-pitched squeaky toy, it's just like... No offense, AG.
That was it. My wife was still signed in on this computer.
Damn it, wife.
It's taken up like 1,000 megabytes of fucking memory.
10,000 years. 400 babies. That's not that many babies in that many years. What's the math there? Let me do the math. Hold on. 10,000. This is what my daily life consists of. Me making up some ridiculously stupid thing and then just getting a calculator and trying to figure out this meaningless task. How many babies is that per year? That's only 25 babies a year. That's only 25 babies a year. Those are some infertile people. Damn wives ruining my gaming stream. They're no good. Divorce.
Lucky Rock has appeared in the basement.
Go Goms. 123. Thank you for the follow, my friend.
Oh my god, this game is so resource heavy.
I know. That's why I'm happy I have my tank.
It's Found HUD. Found HUD fucking does so much for...
It does.
I just turned it off, and I don't know why that does so much.
It's because it's got an entire separate INI part of the overlay. It's not actually tied into anything else on the game, and it calls up all the crap data from the game, so it uses a lot of crap.
Like, it's still slow, but it's already improved a hell of a lot more than what it was.
Alright, so who are you playing as?
I'm just plain old Isaac right now.
Alright.
Okay, I need to figure out... You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to turn off my bot. Just say fuck it.
Fuck the bot.
Fuck the bot.
Fuck the bot. Fight the power!
Nobody's played any of the games in a long time, so fuck the bot.
I'm relatively new to Ankbot, and by relatively new I mean like a week.
See, I don't use Ankbot. I used to,
and I'm still trying to figure out like my dudes, and by my dudes I mean you guys, of course. My dudes,
your dudes,
my dudes. I'm a total surfer bro now, but no, the people that are in the chat generally. Be it somebody who's a long-term follower, regular, whatever. As long as you're there, even if I'm offline, you earn the currency for the channel, which is, for me, souls, because I pump Dark Souls and the Souls games into my veins on a daily basis.
What the shit did that just do? What the...
But I'm trying to figure out how I can incorporate those into, like, rewards. And I think I have to actually come up with my own scripts for it. which would work if I just like wrote my own shit and put them in the frickin' Twitch page or on like a home page or some shit like that. When I'm fancy and get my own website. I don't need a website.
I keep meaning to build my own website just because I want to eventually like do some decent, like some reviews of some of the games I play. But that like requires time, and I just don't. I don't have a lot of that.
I don't either.
I'm remodeling my home. I'm a dad. Like, just what time I have, it's just not spent doing that.
I mean, I'm doing neither of those things, and I have no time.
Yeah, we both have full-time jobs too. So I mean, that takes
time is a very, very rare commodity these days. You basically work to live until something comes along that's like, hey, we'll pay you to have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, freaking Eternal Maw. What do you do? Oh, he monsters lungs.
It's too bright. Actually. Okay.
Finally made it to an Isaac stream. Yes!
Alright. I am going to uninstall the Afterbirth mod and
try again.
See if, like, going by default, if it'll just bump it into windowed mode. So that's what it opened as.
I'm so
it didn't open full screen.
If I could remember how to configure the INI, it's been like a year since I've done it. I could help you do that, but I don't remember how. I believe
so does unchecking it just uninstall it?
Yes.
It's okay.
Penta, are you proud I got all the marks for Kane? I'm damn right I'm proud of you, Kane. It's got to be Kane. I didn't make that song for nothing. And God, Kane's got some of the best unlocks. Kane's got some of the best unlocks, man. Even Kane's other eye is not that bad. I'm fighting the need to sleep watching the stream. You don't need sleep.
Sleep's for the weak.
I am an insomniac. Oh, sad bombs. I am an insomniac. Clinical insomniac, so I can vouch for not needing sleep. Oh, that's a valid question. Did you do it on hard, though? Because that's really only the only thing that matters. If you don't play on hard, you're not a real Isaac player. It's the only difficulty.
I just started playing on hard because you always give me shit.
It doesn't make the okay. What?
It's a lot better. I give you that.
How do I say this without sounding like a really old hippie freaking hipster guy? When I first started playing Isaac, I thought hard mode, when Rebirth first came out, I thought hard mode was the hardest thing in the entire world. And then about 2 months later, I started playing on, I did a couple of runs on normal and then went back to hard. And I realized there's actually not that big of a difference except for like heart drops. That's it. There's other small differences like luck-based things, like you have a higher chance of not getting items in curse rooms and shit like that. Little tiny meta things. But like for the most part, it's just heart drops are lower. Yes, I did it on hard. Well, then I approve. Then I am proud of you.
Oh, fucking game.
Oh, fucking game.
Why do you do this to me?
Hello, Penta. It's 4:43 a.m. and I didn't sleep. Let's continue, shall we? Absolutely. It's Friday. Doesn't matter. Well, it's Saturday for you.
One time.
Did that not work?
Come on. It didn't open in windowed, and I think I'm gonna crash going out of window or out of full screen again.
Why would that?
Dude, this game hates me. What the?
And you had it in windowed earlier.
Yeah.
Why did you put it in full screen?
I wanted to see if the frame rate count changed.
Full screen Isaac is the worst thing.
Oh, I know, and now I'm stuck in it.
I'm playing in windowed mode because I know better. Full screen Isaac, well, for start, full screen OBS is just terrible enough for me, and it's just historically a bad problem. OBS full screen Isaac, like even if you had a solid 60 frames right now on Isaac, and you streamed with OBS and full screen, you would still be dropping frames on the stream, just because OBS hates Isaac on full screen. It has something to do with Lua. Oh, you asshole! You just shooting a bullet right at my face.
Yep, it does not like me, so that's... I made my bed, I gotta lay in it, I suppose.
Beds are comfy.
I just got my new bed. Fucking excited.
I have a bed.
Sleeping on an air mattress for the last 7.5 months, and hopefully we'll finish the master bedroom this weekend, and we can actually have a bed. Sunday night, I'm hoping to actually sleep in a fucking real bed.
I live by myself, so I sleep on a couch. I have a bed. I just refuse to sleep in it. Because it's closer to the door. It's closer to the kitchen. It's farther from the bathroom. That's the only downside. It's farther from the bathroom. Oh, bachelor life. Beds are comfy and easy to sleep on. They are, but couches are too. And couches in front of the TV. And like 4 feet away from my PC.
See, I totally understand that. Totally get that. Ah, Judas is locked. Fuck.
Dude, you gotta kill Satan.
I don't have Cain. I don't have anybody.
You gotta get 55 pennies.
I have Lazarus.
That's because you got 4 soul hearts on a run. Oh my god, I know too much about this game.
You know way too much, but that's okay.
Everybody has that one thing where you sound awfully pretentious when you talk about it. Isaac is that for me. Isaac and Magic. Like, Isaac and, Magic the Gathering. Like, when I talk about those people, I'm like, this guy's hoity-toity. Like, I don't just know a lot of shit about it. Ask me about astrophysics. I bet you I'll sound like a fucking idiot. There, make yourself proud.
Okay, so apparently it was my DualShock 4 was slowing everything down because I unplugged that. I'm playing with the keyboard and it's fucking tits now.
Tits are also good. Tits are also comfy and easy to sleep on. Clorox bleach. I don't know if you are aware of this. But no, yeah, DualShock 4. Might be the X input. I don't know. Again, that could have just been something I can... Oh!
Oh my god, these guys are a lot harder.
It's that hotfix thing. Oh my god, it's the controller hotfix. I remember fixing that like a 1.5 years ago.
Oh, so there's an issue with that controller?
Yeah.
Or with any controller unit?
With controllers and inputs, and it can drop your frame rate, can slow down the game, it can cause it to crash.
I wonder if I can go into fucking windowed now that it's on... Do I dare? You know what? I'm not even gonna try. It's playing. It's streaming good. I'm not gonna fuck. It ain't broke now. I'm not gonna fix it.
Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Dude, there's always time for a Futurama reference. There's always time for a Futurama reference. I make at least 6 a day. I make at least, and I look like an idiot when I'm at work and I make one, and everybody's like, he's probably just on drugs. I'm like, no, this is Futurama. Yeah.
Sad as I work with a few kids that don't know what that is, and that hurts me a little bit.
Ooh, Anthony, I'm so sorry. Gamer's worst nightmare: waking up and your phone didn't charge.
Oh no.
That's the worst before work. Man.
Yeah, I hate that, like, oh crap, I forgot to charge my phone and I gotta go to work.
The worst thing for me, though, and this happened yesterday, actually, was I get a half-hour unpaid lunch at work, as do a lot of people, so...
Yep, I'm right there with you.
And so, on my half-hour unpaid lunch, like, I'm a YouTube Red, by the way. Any YouTube Red users out there, thank you. You basically pay me. And it's better than ad revenue, but...
Shameless whore.
It's the best way to support all content creators. It's not even just the ones that you watch. It just helps the ones you watch more. This is a brimstone fuck.
Crap. Raghead killed me in a second.
But no, I was
I forgot it was Lazarus.
I download. Oh, you asshole! I download a video to watch on my lunch. So generally, it's like a podcast, or occasionally I'll download the random Northern Lion video, or like a stream VOD of somebody that I like watching on stream, and I wasn't able to watch it because I go to bed too early or something like that. Yesterday,
oh shit,
I left my headphones at home.
Ooh.
And so I had to. It's not like I hate my coworkers or anything, so sitting with them in the lunchroom wasn't that awkward. It's just like first 6 months, I'm always that guy in the lunchroom during lunch for half hour with his headphones in watching a freaking podcast. And now I'm just the guy at the table talking to everybody like, hey, this is normal.
Oh fuck.
Here's a fact. Beat the Lamb hasn't got Guppy. Wait, what?
I hit F.
Did it crash?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's crashing so much, man. When you go to, you should be able. It should crash when you go to or when you go to full screen, not windowed. It should be the other way around, but.
I should have just asked you what the fucking keyboard controllers were, because I was like, oh, I'm just gonna start pressing buttons so I can figure out how to use this 2 of clubs I have.
2 of clubs would be Q.
I hit F and I was just immediately realized what I had done.
F is always full screen. It's got an F in it.
I wasn't looking. It's either full screen or flashlight. And if it's not flashlight, fuck you.
Yeah.
I hate when devs make it some like obscure thing like L or something. It's like, why? No.
Anthony Gaming, if you are more than welcome to write down hilarious things I say, or just things in general that people say, because I do have a quote. I do have, our mutual friend Kit made me feel like an absolute ass in front of everybody on my stream by not having a quote command. You don't have a quote command. Fine, I'll do a quote.
Oh yeah, he's got a lot of quotes in, and he does it all the time in my stream. When he comes in, he'll start quoting me like crazy.
So I have a quote command. So if you have hilarious, press F to pay respects. If you have a quote that you think is hilarious, you can always put it in the Discord or recommend it to, here in the chat, and I'll try my best to remember, and I'll throw into the quotes, because it's the brimstone fuck is definitely something that the Isaac viewers will get a kick out of, because that's a Penta-ism. It's the brimstone fuck.
Ooh, look. I got a key. Alright, so it's Q? Okay, yes, it is Q.
Oh, I got double Hierophant. Is that triple Hierophant? Oh, it's double Hierophant.
Alright, and space does that. Okay. I got poop. I literally press space to poop. This is wonderful.
For me, I have an outlet malls right... Wait, you have an outlet right next to where you work. Or an outlet mall right next to where you work. And I love YouTube Red. Chewy Dog, you support YouTubers simply by saying that. People underestimate the power of YouTube Red. Not even just from like a supporting the cast or supporting the YouTuber standpoint, but it's actually just a phenomenal service for $10 a month. No ads, site-wide, and you still like, because AdBlock doesn't support anybody. It doesn't support anybody at all. But if you use YouTube Red, it's $10 a month. You get to download any video you want directly to your phone, and you can watch it anywhere you want without any internet connection, no data usage, at any quality. You can watch YouTube Red shows, which are kind of meh, but it's an option for people that are into that kind of scripted stuff. And just simply paying the $10 a month, that gets split between anybody you watch. So, anybody in my chat right now have an answer for Vlad's full screen problem? Does anybody? I mean, I know what you're all gonna say. You're the Isaac guy. I know, but like, it's been a year since I fucked with my INI stuff. I don't remember.
It's doing well now. It's 60 frames per second. I'm having no issues anymore with Found HUD on. So you just gotta play with keyboard. Which which is weird, but I'm figuring it out.
I cut my teeth on keyboard, Isaac, but then again, I was vanilla in Wrath of the Lamb, so there was no controllers back then. It was a dry wasteland, and actually, I do miss playing with the keyboard and mouse because
motherfucker.
Isaac it's a twin stick shooter, so obviously having twin sticks is definitely helpful, but Isaac is only 4-directional. Now there's an item.
That's where this makes it easier. If it was something else like Enter the Gungeon, I'd be fucking pissed.
Yeah, Gungeon with mouse and keyboard is actually the devil.
I don't have any bombs. What are bombs for keyboard controls?
Anthony Gaming, I respect your try there, but the Alt F4 joke was dead 12 years ago. That stopped being funny when Warcraft came out. But I do respect you trying. I'm gonna reroll Little Dark Bum to piss everyone off, just because that's what I do.
I do want to get that mod that of your recent showcase, the fucking arrows.
Ulam, yeah, Ulam's cool.
That looked like it really changes the entire dynamic of the game.
Yeah, the first like 10 minutes of it, I was like, I don't like this guy, and then it snapped, and I was like, this is freaking awesome.
So those on multi-Twitch get to watch someone that's good at binding Isaac and someone that's really shitty at binding of Isaac.
Yeah, make sure you're watching the multi-Twitch so you can see the real expert, Mr. Vladimir Ledoux. So like, because like if you want to watch someone be bad at Isaac, you're gonna watch me. Oh Jesus! Yeah, I killed him and then I walked into the bullet guys. This is what you watch me for. I do some real sick dodging and then I walk into an easy to dodge bullet because that's what I do. Like, hey, it's a shiny bullet. Walk into it. Why not?
Shiny. Why wouldn't you walk into it?
I've played enough Borderlands in my day where walking into bullets doesn't really affect you at all. I hate drowned maggots. They've been in the game for what? What now? Like Rebirth? No, Afterbirth Plus, or Afterbirth came out October of 2015. So a year and a half, more than a year and a half, like a year and 8 months. They've been in the game. I still can't beat them.
That run is done. Okay, you need to start unlocking people.
We are now pissed that you rerolled Dark Bum. Prepare for butthurt people to yell at you. That's what I do them for, man. Look at my HP. I don't need him. He's the best item in the game. No, he's not. No, he's not. Dark Bum. I got in this argument with a commenter like not long ago. It's like he's like 75% of the time is he useful or is he useless? And people are like, but what about the 25%? He's really good then. Yeah. So's the poop. The poop is really useful in certain combinations. Like when you have Midas Touch. It's really good when you have Midas Touch. But you don't hear people saying the freaking poop is the most overpowered item in the game. Dave, you are insane. I really want the Vibrant Bulb. Regular viewers will never be surprised if you don't get Dark Bum. Yeah, that's true. They kind of just expect it now. It's like I could use the Strength card, but on the other hand, I could not use the Strength card.
Yeah, like might as well.
Like, Magic Mush for one room is awesome, but do I really need it against 4 Monstros? Nah. Yeah, I'm fighting 4 Monstros. That's the life of me. But I got lead
the only
pencil.
time Jesus Christ, that's a lot of guys. And I have fuck all to fight them with.
Oh, come now. This is the charge attack. Whoa! Got him. Hello, Mike Alter. Welcome back, my friend. Glad to see you popping back in. And now you actually get to watch Isaac. Sadly, I'm not playing as Angela. Just a kind of a last-minute spur of the moment stream with my pal, yes. Vlad.
Very last minute.
He's like, hey, if you're gonna play Binding of Isaac, I want to play with you. I was like, all right.
I think, yeah, it was. Oh, okay, that sounds good. I actually just got Afterbirth Plus, so let's do this shit.
Guys, I'm doing it. I don't care. Probably the most common thing I do on my videos that gets people riled up is being incredibly, stupidly greedy. But it only makes people really mad because it almost 90% of the time works out in my favor. And they're like, but it shouldn't have. I'm like, yeah, but it did. Be greedy. You were working on a new item mod. That's so cool. I cannot respect you modders enough. It's kind of why the mod showcase that I do exists, is because it's just freaking cool.
It is.
Like Mad Dogs, who I've talked to a couple of times now. That's the guy that did Ulam, and he did Morph, and he did Silas, and he did Melis, who I've still got to check out. I gotta wait for Silas because he's got to fix the controller issue. He can't be played with the controller because he has to use the shift key for one of his mechanics. You'd like Silas. He's a lot like Ulam, except instead of he being an archer, he's a mad scientist that throws different kinds of potions.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yep, he's a plague doctor kind of thing. I likened him to Plague Knight from Shovel Knight.
Dude, that is awesome. I would be all about that.
Then we got Mike Alter in here, who's the guy who did Angela, and I can't wait to check Angela out, and I don't mean that way. She's a baby. She might not be a baby, because she's not canon. That's all up to Mike. I'm not going to say your character is one thing, or I mean, she might be a fully grown adult, just really small. Who knows? I don't know. I got in this argument with a person recently about how it's like, Isaac, dude, I said that, you know, I called Eva him. They're like, Eve's a girl. What are you talking about? Eve and Maggie are girls. I'm like, no, because they're just Isaac dressed up as different characters. It's still Isaac. Isaac's a dude. They're like, yeah, but in the canon of the game, yeah, but like mechanically they're a female. I'm like, no, but they're still Isaac. You're not gonna win. I'm sorry. I mean, you might be, you're probably right in your own mind, but like we're both right in a way. Because yes, Eve is modeled after a girl, because Isaac is dressing up as a girl, so in his mind he's a girl. But it's still Isaac. Even though his dick fell off in one of his flashbacks. It's just what happens.
If that's just what happens, I don't know if I want to live to that point. That'd be a pretty horrific experience.
I think in the interest of, oh my god, Lord Potato Senpai. That's an amazing name. Thank you for the follow. For those that are just popping in, maybe new, !multi will take you to the Khadgar link where you can watch both mine and Vlad's perspectives, and you should go check Vlad out as well. Give him your love and support. Follow his ass wherever he goes, even if it's Starbucks. Don't drink the coffee, it's bad for you, but follow him there. It's not actually coffee. It's milk and sugar.
Fucking coffee, but I'm too lazy to make coffee, so I go there a lot.
Yeah, but okay, I judge Starbucks quite harshly. They do have coffee. Like, they actually do have, like, just straight, you know, coffee. But yeah, people that go to Starbucks as, like, the stereotypical Starbucks drinker go there for, like, the frappe lacciatinos and the...
Oh. I go for an Americano.
And the Latino mixed espressos and... I don't know what these things are called. I was going to make up racial epithets.
I just get an Americano. Give me espresso.
That's an
and some
Offspring
water.
album.
I'm happy.
It's not a drink, it's an Offspring album. Pretty Fly for a White Guy was a great single.
I was in 7th grade when that came out. Fuck. I feel old now, thank you.
Good Jesus.
Anarchist
Okay.
cookbook.
Ah, well, now that you have Afterbirth Plus, that's part of the way to the bookworm transformation.
Oh, so yeah, this is what you and oh, what was his name we're talking about?
Someone.
Yes. Don't ever expect me to remember names. I'm horrible at it.
Accidental Grenade, maybe? I don't know.
No, I think it started with an M. Fuck me.
Mr. Mime.
No.
Okay.
I'd have to go. They followed me. I'd have to go back and look at shit. I can tell you.
Oh, McTruffle Shuffle.
McTruffle Shuffle. There we go.
Yeah, McTruffle Shuffle.
Yeah, you guys were talking about that quite a bit when I was playing.
Fall Damage Police.
Fall Damage Police.
Fall Damage Police.
Oh shit, get away, get away.
Want to hear about the new item? Absolutely. Absolutely. we'll both. Now that he's got Afterbirth Plus, he'll definitely be able to get some of the modages going and stuff. Who did?
Penta's trying to create a monster.
Jonas Fatson coming in there with the cheer, man. Thank you very much, and thanks for popping in. What the hell are you doing up so late? Isn't it like 1 o'clock where you are? 1 in the morning?
Oh no! Oh
Here
my
I
God.
am, the most racist person in the world, assuming that Canada only has 1 time zone. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Thank you very much. He threw those bits directly at my face. Yes, he did. Directly at my face. It's like 9
Where they
p.m. here.
belong.
It's like 9 p.m. That's close enough. It's 3 hours.
It's 9 p.m. here.
I mean, it's science. I can't argue with science. This run is way too good for how little credit I'm giving it.
You look like an idiot when you do it.
Oh, it's 9 p.m. where you are, too. You guys are in the same time zone. That's crazy.
West Coast, best coast.
West Coasters. That's why you go to Starbucks.
Dude, I live in the home of Starbucks. Like, okay, I know I've been all over the rest of the country. It is not this way in every other state. I kid you not. You cannot go anywhere in this state without freaking seeing like 2 to 3 Starbuckses all like across the street from each other.
Have you been to Wisconsin?
Are they that way there too?
No, but have you been to Wisconsin?
I have not been over there. No.
Oh, it's the best state. It's the best state.
Been to Winnipeg, Manitoba.
That's
Canada.
Yeah, but it's kind of Wisconsin.
Where my wife's from. Ooh, directed tears.
Lord Potato Senpai, the universe where 3 hours is close.
I don't like directed tears with the keyboard. I don't like directed tears with the keyboard.
Okay, let me try and find Mike. The item gives you one of the abilities of Little Horn. It's from the future. It gives you one of the abilities of Little Horn. Are you talking? Oh, does it give you the little ball? Jonah says it's Vlad, Vancouver is just like that. Starbucks everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Vancouver's also fucking Vancouver's awesome. I love going there.
If bits were real, I would throw them at strippers. Good advice. I'm not gonna argue with that. Oh well, okay.
Wait,
pardon the sex.
It's just a penny.
Pardon the sex joke, but like, you technically throw your bits at strippers. I had to. You left it so open.
I would have been mad at you had you
Which
not
is
taken
also
that.
something you do with strippers. All right, I'm stopping now. I can't go any further. Nope, it gives you the ability to port around and leave a bomb. That sounds awesome. Dangerous. But I like it when Isaac is dangerous. That's why people make fun of me when I take Curse of the Tower. What are you doing? Don't you know you're going to get hurt? I'm like, that's the fun. For when you don't get hurt. And then you kill everything with bombs that spawn. I will one day convince Mr. Jonas Fatson that Curse of the Tower is good. I almost had him on a daily. He was like, well, it's, it's okay. And he was teetering on that, Canadian, I'm too polite to disagree with you thing. And I'm like, you think it's good. Just admit it. And I've dealt with Canadians before. I know how it is. You could punch them in the mouth, and they'd still say, I'm sorry. Yep. One of my best friend's wife is Canadian. And, like, it's so fun to make fun of her, because she'll always apologize for it. I have no idea why, and I make fun of her for it, and then by making fun of her, she apologizes more.
Yep.
It's an endless loop.
I've been with my wife now for, 10, almost 11 years. And, I've routinely said over and over, you do not need to apologize to me, and immediately it's, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's like, stop apologizing to me. I'm sorry. It's like, well, do you understand the word stop?
Okay, so I am not kidding. Directed tears is bullshit when you have keyboard controls.
Are you talking about Ludovico technique?
No, like, I got this... I have this fucking thing that moves around and I shoot wherever I'm aiming it at.
Oh, he has marked. Guys, he has marked.
It fucking hurts. My hand hurts.
Can somebody in the chat confirm, who's watching the Khadgar, can somebody confirm that it is marked? Because there's a couple items that would come to mind there, but I think that would be marked. Get a bunch of boo marked. Marked is good, though. Again, I know, I'm the weird guy that thinks that, but still. Pence, I took a mod suggestion from a viewer and finished it in 30 minutes. That's amazing, Mike. I should call you Magic Mike, speaking of strippers. The people that are wondering, I wake up in the morning full of like 35 billion jokes, and I get to only tell like 10 of them. So,
He's unloading.
Well, okay. As a former like stand-up, like not really professional or anything like that, so don't like try and find videos of me standing on stage. But as somebody who has done improv a lot in the past, the trademark like quality of a comedian is to just find shit that makes absolutely no sense but makes you laugh and make a story around it. Pretty much it. That's comedy in a nutshell. It is marked. Damn. It's so good though. It's marked is one of those odd items that makes me actually appreciate Azazel.
Like it's
because it gives him a range up.
It's good. I'm doing a decent amount, but it just I don't think you understand how fucking much this hurts my hand right now.
Yeah, I suppose I never. It's a three-dimensional item, so technically it's a two-dimensional item, but it has it operates on X and Y at the same time. So I understand as a person who never had to deal with that kind of stuff except Epic Fetus back in the Wrath of the Lamb days. I can imagine it's pretty nightmarish.
Yeah, that's
have
a
you
nice
tried
way
to
of putting it.
Plug your controller in after you started that run to see what happens?
No. Let's science this shit.
Because like you'll end up having to exit the run and then continue the run because it'll try and make you the second player.
So I went from 55 frames a second to 36.
I mean, Isaac
and when
at 30.
I pull it back out, I'm back up to 50 to 53.
Yeah, that's that hotfix controller issue. Some point off stream we'll
Joshua Fatson, welcome to the stream, man.
Jonas Fatson.
I should up Penta's volume. Jonas, you're right.
That's the Canadian.
That's the Canadian.
Yeah, and he's the only Canadian. There are no others. Everyone else is just far North Americans.
That really confuses me in the terms of my wife.
She's a far North American, or a very South Atlantic Arctic. It's a failed joke. Let's just move on. I'm okay. I'm okay Jonas? Admitting when I'm wrong. Spoopy329, thank you for the follow, my friend. That's an amazing name, Spoopy. I should hate that word, but I love that word. I don't know why.
It's a fun word to say.
I used to hate anyone who said it, and then I found myself saying it, and then that's what began my descent into madness.
You know what? That's like... You know those assholes that decide to say, like, LOL in real life?
Yes.
Have you ever had that moment when you do it and you just, what the fuck did I just do?
Actually, no. Hilariously enough, I am immune to the in real life LOLs and OMGs. Are Canadians even real? Says the dreamer. That's a good question. I don't know. I say we go out on a science expedition. We will find the Canadians in their natural habitat. Tim Hortons.
I could go for a bunch of Timbits and some fucking poutine right now. That
the
sounds
Timbit?
Delicious. The Timbit.
Jonas Fatson, what's a Timbit? I'm interested.
They're donut holes. Honestly, they're donut holes, but they're...
Yeah, but you can't just call them Timbits.
That's what they're called. They're donut holes, though, man.
Why Timbits?
Because they're Tim Hortons.
Oh, God. Canada.
Still quiet.
You're so adorable. Like, I'm gonna call him Timbits from now on, and everyone's gonna think I'm crazy. Because it's way better than calling it a freaking donut hole. What do you have in a donut hole? No one wants to admit they're eating a... Well... Unless you're at a strip... Nah, I'm not gonna... The stripper jokes are gone. I'm the only Filipino here? Well...
Hey, let's turn down the music.
Am I the only Filipino here, though?
Hear it in my head now. I've never in my life called them a donut hole. Really? So do you just always refer to them as Timbits then? Like, even if they're not from Tim Hortons, is that kind of like Q-tip up there? I mean...
Yeah. Wait, what is this? Oh, Spoopy dropping in there with the hive mind emote. Thank you very much. Who I should call you Magic Mike, speaking of strippers. Anthony Gaming, you're coming up with a lot of quotes. Why? I don't know why the vast majority of people who watch me find me so quotable, because I don't actually process anything I say. Like, people think I joke when I say that I have no filter. No, it comes out the mouth, and then it's gone. For good. I don't remember anything I say. Which is dangerous, because then I get called on stuff. They're like, why did you call me a bitch? Like, I don't remember calling you a bitch. And then they're like, you said it here and there, and I'm like, well, you would probably be a bitch. And then again, having no filter gets me in trouble.
Yeah, man, it's Timbits everywhere. It's like Kleenex. God, that's just that. That's kind of mind blowing right now.
See, I don't even call them donut holes though. Like, and Wisconsin calls them something completely different. We call them like, I forgot what we call them. I haven't eaten a Timbit in like 8 years, so.
I love that we got you calling them Timbits now.
You're not even Canadian, Vlad. You're pseudo. You're Canadian in law.
Well, I'm Nova Scotian.
You're Nova Scotian?
My great grandparents lived there.
That doesn't count.
Did
they call them Timbits?
I don't know if they called them Timbits. I never met them. Well, then
you can't say you're Canadian. Scienced. Lawyered. Alright, Carrot Wolf. Thank you for hanging out, my friend. Jonas is not real. He was made by the Matrix.
Okay,
he's been a figment of... I've had him on Skype before, and was I talking to Neo? Was I talking to the one, the only Keanu Reeves?
Alright,
they sound alike.
The fucking thing, come on.
That was actually my first impression of Jonas Vatson, was that he sounded like Keanu Reeves.
He might.
And Clocks Bleach has also heading out. Thank you for heading out. I appreciate all you you sleep warriors. You know, trying to fight back the urge to sleep. I don't work tomorrow, so like 11:20 p.m. is not super late.
Spacebar. Duh. Thank you, Jonas. Seattle's like a Canada light.
They used to be called, like, I mean, like, Jonas is like an OG Isaac player, I believe, as well, so he can attest to this, but like back in the OG days of Isaac, they used to just be called spacebar items, because that's what you used to use them. And like even nowadays, people don't call them activated items most of the time, they call them spacebar items. I have people who pop into my comments a lot, and they're like, you should do a top 10 spacebar items. Oops, I mean active items list. You don't have to correct yourself. I played Isaac for almost 6 years. I'm used to them being called spacebar items as well. I still call them spacebar items. It's 5 a.m. for me.
Still dude, I am...
What floor are you on?
I am in the caverns, but right now I'm on the... I hate this one. It's where you... Oh, Michael, thank you for the host. Do appreciate it, and welcome. Fucking hell, friends till the end. Hey,
I just got that pill.
I love that pill.
Guys, we're taking Wiggle Worm because Wiggle Worm's amazing. I've liked Wiggle Worm now that it's a trinket. I hated vanilla because it was actually an item. Nothing made me feel worse than going to an item room and seeing frickin' Wiggle Worm on that pedestal.
Oh my god, just walk right into the fucking bullets, you idiot.
And for those people here seeing as we got a decent crowd, I figured Isaac would bring out a lot of people. Click those links. Click those links. And also, click those links. And also, click those links. I have all the links! There's 2 fucks to support. Not only are there 2 fucks to support, but there's also a multi-link where you can watch myself and Vlad side by side as we both struggle to play the best game that's ever been created. That's actually not true. Best game that's ever been created is Angband. Second best game that's ever been created is Spelunky. Third best game that's ever been created.
I have to argue on Spelunky.
You can argue that you are not as good as you want to be, but you can't argue that it's like one of the most mechanically sound games ever created.
Oh, dude, it's a tight fucking game when it comes to that. I will give you that. I'm horrible at it.
I would marry Derek Hugh.
I have had just horrible luck tonight.
Not like that that last run that Truffle and I were hanging out in chat for. It was like, I was baffled at how good that run was. I was actually scared at the end because you got pretty close, and I'm like, he can't lose us. Not like this. Not like this.
Dude, I think I had half a heart left.
Yep. And he says he's not good at it. This son of a bitch took down Satan with a half heart. Half heart warriors, guys. You guys have seen me do it. It's tough.
FF6 is easily one of my favorite games and probably the best Final Fantasy game in my opinion.
Okay, so speaking of Final Fantasy 6, here's an interesting question.
What the fucking hell killed me?
You died?
I don't know what killed me.
You can't die. This is Isaac.
I died.
But interesting question for both you, Jonas, Mike, everybody hanging out in chat. Oh god, this is actually... Again, no filter. I didn't think about how hard this question was until I began saying it. Favorite video game, like, song? Like, just, like, off the top of your head. You don't have to, like, put any thought process behind it. Like, when someone says favorite video game song, what's the one that comes to your head?
Moon-based DuckTales.
Oh, the Moon theme. Have you heard, well, not only have you heard, but have you played the remastered version?
I have not yet, and
it's so good.
It's
so good. Not only is it so good, but they one-upped the Moon theme.
Oh, no way. Like, that was my ringtone for years.
It's even better in the remaster. I was actually, when I got the remaster originally, that was my primary concern, was not only was whether or not it was going to be, if they were going to get the Aztec Moon theme, or the Amazon Moon theme, and the Amazon theme and the Moon theme good and right. And my second concern was whether or not the voice actors were going to show their age, because they got the original voice actors as well. Sadly, before he passed away. But yeah, the Moon theme got completely one-upped, and I was just baffled. I'm like, they did it. They did it, guys.
I'm gonna have to check that out, because that is easily one of my favorite video game songs.
Yeah, Rusted Devil. That's a fantastic point. Spelunky's on sale right now for $2.
Yes.
I tweeted, and I was serious.
How many people have you unfriended?
I haven't, but I've gotten like 8 people to buy it. It's like, if you do not own Spelunky... It's like when Terraria goes on sale. I'm always pissed when people don't own Terraria. I'm like, why don't you own this game? Everyone owns
Terraria and Starbound. How do you not own
Starbound.
Starbound. I don't even know where the fuck that came from.
I'm going on down to the Starbound. We're going to be buying some roaches with the Primmy. I do know some Australian. Oh, wait. Mega Man 2 Dr. Wily theme. That's a classic. That's a classic.
A good one.
It's recent, but the title sequence to Fallout 4. Oh, yeah. I hate Fallout 4, but... for various reasons. I also love it for various reasons. But yeah, that's good. The best game ever created is Batman Arkham City. I will challenge you on every front with that. But first and foremost, I like Bloody Tears from Castlevania, Castlevania Harmony of Despair. The Harmony of Despair version of Bloody Tears is really good, but I can't get over Dracula 3 version of Bloody Tears because it's got like it's the NES version of metal where it's chiptune metal, not actual metal like Symphony of the Night did.
Where did all my music go? I turned it down. I didn't mute it.
I always fall back on, oh my god, and then I like, as soon as I'm prepared and I commit to one, 400 other ones fly into my head for songs. And I feel guilty for not saying them. Jesus.
Oh shit.
There's so many good songs, like
Chrono Trigger's Lava Theme or FF7 One Winged Angel.
I mean,
I know the Lava thing. I'm trying to think of what the F7 one is.
If we're going Chrono Trigger, obviously everyone says Corridors of Time. That's the classic. But like, Chrono Trigger for me, if I'm going song from Chrono Trigger, it's probably without a doubt Frog's theme. Because
this is a good one.
I hum that probably twice a week. But no, if we're going like old SNES classics, that was the one that I was going to mention. Was I have to go like Terra theme from FF6.
Yes,
it's the most
Terra's theme is
staple.
so...
When you hear that theme, you imagine the heyday of RPGs. That song by itself sums up Secret of Mana. It sums up Chrono Trigger. It sums up FF6. It sums up Suikoden 2. It sums up the heyday of good RPGs. Terra's theme is a magical song. And a beautiful character.
Yes.
Dracula 3. Well, what was it then? It was Dracula's Curse. Yeah, it did. It wasn't called Bloody Tears. Bloody Tears has been in every Castlevania game since 2. Research your shit, fuck. Don't step to me with Castlevania knowledge. It was just called something different. And for the people that are in the chat right now that think I'm actually being mean, that's my gimmick. Step to it. Now break dance.
Okay, so that list that you gave earlier, those Spelunky being number 2 and everything, like that's your all-time favorite games, right?
No, not favorites. Just
right,
game design.
What's your favorite then?
Favorite game? It's a very common question. That changes all the time.
It is a very common question, but like all time, like you sit back and you think about like what's the one that just seems to always kind of be that one that is really special to you on some level that like you will always love that game.
It's like 40 of them. There's like there's the 3 that I will always stand by, but there's actually 5. But like I can pretty much arm wrestle myself down to only 3 if I really try, and if I'm a stubborn ass. But like,
yeah.
Witcher 3.
Kyonoid on the NES. Oh my god, I loved that game.
The Noid?
Yeah, did you ever play that on the NES?
That's a gross game. And I mean gross from like just, it's bad.
Oh, it's bad, but it was fucking, I loved it.
Freaking marketing campaign.
Witcher 3 was fucking awesome, I do have
Witcher
to say.
3, Dark Souls 1, Metroid Prime, Spelunky, and Morrowind are always going to be the 5. And if I really arm wrestle myself, I can bring it down to just 3, but it's like near impossible.
Yeah. I think FF6 is always, because that was my entrance into JRPGs, and I've been in love with that forever. But I think like second as far as the entire series for me, because it's amazing in my eyes and I've played it over and over and love it, the Legacy of Kain series. I've played every single one of them. I plan to actually go through and stream them all again because I picked up the collection on PC a while ago.
Ah. Yeah, Legacy of Kain's good.
And I was so hoping that after Defiance that they would actually make another, and then the voice of God died and the rest of the group decided that they didn't feel right to go on, which I was like, I can understand, but damn it. Kefka's fucking amazing. He's probably the most evil villain that I personally don't think that there's been any other, like, more just nasty villain in any of the FF series.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I agree and disagree. I agree that he's the best, and I agree that he's the best simply based on the fact that he is the only one that actually succeeded at what he said he was going to do. He destroyed the frickin' world.
Yep.
But as far as like messed up, like well-written villains, Kuja from Final Fantasy IX, I would say, deserves a spot. That is a very...
I will compete on that, yes.
That is a disturbing
FF9, I don't know why it
character.
gets so much hate. I love the FF9. I don't understand why it gets so much hate. There are a lot of people that do not like that one.
Nine is the only one after 6 that I like.
See,
I like 12, but 12 isn't a Final Fantasy game, though.
12 was like MMO, but without the actual multiplayer part, which I didn't mind. I liked 12.
God, I'm just going to ignore that comment, Spoopy. I don't do memes. I don't do memes.
So, I mean, 7 wasn't bad, but 7 to me is not... I like 9 more than 7. I like 6 more than 7.
I've never finished 7, which got me a lot of hate when I was a kid, just because I started it, I got like 4 hours into it, and I found it incredibly boring. People are like, well, you gotta get past a certain point. And I'm like, that's not how games are supposed to be, though.
See, and that's what everyone tried to say with 13 too, is, oh, well, it becomes an open world after the first 20 hours. If it takes me 20 hours to get to the good part of your fucking game, it's not fucking... Yeah. I'm sorry, you did it wrong. You fucked up.
I don't, like, you're not selling your point by saying that I need to play a game for 15 hours or more to make it good. Like, you're not helping yourself at all.
No.
I just, oh, guys, don't let me live that down. No. I made the worst Curse of the Maze mistake.
Oops. 99 bombs. Hell yes.
There you go. It's always worth it.
I'm getting it for free. It was in a secret room.
That's one of the secret room pools. There's secret room pool items that everybody is generally always happy to see. That Skeleton Key, Black Lotus. Rusted Devil says he's gonna buy Spelunky later. There you go. That way we can remain friends. If you don't own Spelunky at the end of today, it's gonna be a rough day if you want to be my friend. There has not been a more worthwhile $2 I've ever seen.
I will I'll have to admit, like, $2, like, you can't go wrong. You're either gonna really like the game or you're really gonna love to hate it.
It's like Sonic. You don't have to be good at it for it to be fun. Like, there's...
See, and I think what you're going to... I'm really competitive, and I think that that's where it starts to get... Plus, I watch, like, Meowmix is a speedrunner for it, and he makes it look so easy, and so then I get into it, and I'm like, it's fucking easy, I got this. No.
Well, it's a lot... I compare it to Isaac just because we're playing it now, and people know me for Isaac, and everybody in my chat right now will appreciate it if I make Isaac references, because Isaac. But it's comparable to Isaac in the same way that you watch somebody who's even above average at the game and you're like, oh, that's not that hard. But going into it, you have to understand that just by watching someone, you don't develop the game knowledge that they have for it. You see the mechanics and stuff like that, but you might not understand why they did certain things. Like, oh, well, he walked into the spikes over and over again, got a freaking godhead, so that must mean that I can do that. And then they die. and they don't understand why they did that, what circumstances they had, what run they had crafted around that mechanic, and it's meta the absolute shit out of the game. And that's why when people watch me, they're like, he gets so lucky, and I'm like, oh, it's not luck. It's just me making the game my bitch a lot of the time, because I know how it functions. There's a lot of luck, obviously, but
oh yeah, there's RNGesus, that's for certain.
And
can't control that, but then everything else. Oh fuck me.
RNGesus does love me.
Ladder.
I have a very appreciative relationship with RNGesus.
At some point after this, I'm gonna have to figure out, like after the stream, I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix the controller, because my fucking hand is cramping.
Yeah. I don't know. I should be able to just do it with the hotfix and the plug, and I might be able to help you with that, but I'd have to... I remember I found it out through a Google search, just because I was like, why is this happening? I couldn't get... It causes clicking in some of the audio in the game, and I was like, I need to get rid of this ASAP.
I remember when that happened. Yeah, Jonas, a PS4 controller, it almost cuts my frames in half.
Yeah, you said you dropped from like 56 to 38 or something like that?
Yeah, but even then, like, it's... I've played games at 30 frames per second. I mean, I played this on the PS4 all the time. It's not even like, even though it says it's going at 30 some odd frames per second, it is going far slower than that. And then the second I disconnect the controller, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, here, back up to 50.
Aw, Rusted Devil, that makes my day. Says, Spelunky would be the second game that I would buy because of Penta. First would be Dead Cells, then reigniting my fun for Isaac. Those are actually the entire reason that people like us, myself, Vlad, Jonas Vatson, AG, Northern Lion, Cobalt, it doesn't matter. That's the exact reason we do this. We don't do it for money, we don't do it for fame, we do it because it's fun. We spread the love of games. Even if people don't enjoy playing these games, you would not be surprised how many people watch my Isaac content that don't even play Isaac. They watch it because it's fun to play, and
the host.
And because it's interesting to watch someone play a game that you're not interested in, because you can pick up on those things. McTruffle Shuffle, perfect example. We talked about it in your stream, Vlad. He doesn't play Isaac.
Yeah, he doesn't play any at all.
But like just watching myself, Northern Lion, and Cobalt, he's got like, he'll come into streams and be like, yeah, this is what you do to do this. And then he'll pop up, he'll drop the, yeah, I don't ever play Isaac. And you're like, what? I was like, I saw Penta do it one time and it worked.
You know, a lot of the reason I started streaming, and it's the whole staple of my show is, or my channel is to show off smaller games that get overlooked. But then the big thing I found, like when I started streaming, and I love it, is it reminds me. So growing up, you know, to always go over to friends' houses, and like even if it was single player games, it'd be you'd take turns till somebody died.
Absolutely.
And you'd be there, you know, ragging on your friends, having fun. And streaming is almost like that virtual couch where, you know, the chat comes in and they're giving you shit as you're doing really bad. Like it kind of recreates that memory of my childhood, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, I completely agree. I started streaming because Blizzard paid me. Then when I stopped,
why did I use that?
When I stopped the StarCraft stuff and I moved more into indie-focused promotion stuff, I did it because that was the heyday. That was before the indie revolution happened, and indie games were still kind of like shunned and, oh, they're just stupid, you know, cheap, kind of like indie films. Oh, they're just artsy fartsy, nah.
Yeah.
And, you know, people, you know, of the age of like 17 and younger don't exactly remember, you know, 10 years ago, indie games, and not even 10 years ago, oddly enough, indie games weren't even remotely a thing. Developers weren't getting publishing deals because no one trusted an indie game. They didn't want to risk it for some stupid artsy project. And then a certain somebody named, oh my god, Daisuke Amuye created a small little pixel art game called Cave Story in 2004. and everyone fucking loved it. And then Derek Yu in 2008 created a small little pixel art PC freeware game called Spelunky, and everyone fucking loved it. And then Jonathan Blow knocked it out of the park with Braid, and then Bastion and Fez and Super Meat Boy, and all of a sudden Xbox Live Arcade was a thing, and indies were huge. And then now we're here, and indies are almost more often than not the spotlights and news articles over AAA titles.
And you know, a lot of that is just because those indie developers are actually like, when it comes to the big AAAs, like the reason you see so many damn sequels is they don't want to take that risk. They have a formula that works. They're not going to want to take the risk.
Far Cry 5.
Yeah. An indie developer, especially in a market like we have now that has so many indie games, like, you have to take that risk. You have to find that next big thing, and you have to push and put everything you have out, that you end up coming up, like, that's where we get these amazing freaking games coming out, these awesome little indie titles.
You have to make your game the best game.
And Dreamer. Jonas, no, I am just plugging in the PS4. I'm not using any of the mappers because the DualShock 4. It is native with Steam now. And
Dreamer, I'm going to politely ask you to scroll down and look at the rules of my stream before asking that question.
But
look at rule number 2.
I mean, they have to come up and push to have it. So that's why you end up, like, I still play a lot of AAA games, but I think I'd say 90% of the games I buy are indie, just because I have more fun with them. I love the art style. I know that turns off a lot of people, but I love the limited art styles that you end up getting out of a lot of indie games to begin with.
Yeah, but then you get really surprised by games that are, you know, developed independently, and maybe they're hand drawn, and it's just like, granted, it's not the, you know, highly, you know, condensed freaking Prey graphics that you get out of a AAA game, but you get a game like Dust or Hollow Knight that's like, this is phenomenal looking. It's not some stupid, I mean, not throwing shade at a lot of indie devs. And people think, well, because I'm an indie promoter, I like all indie games. No, there's a lot of shit. 90% of indie games are absolute garbage.
Just look at Steam Greenlight.
I look for hidden gems. I look for games that are actually good. There's so many shit indie games out there, asset flips and shit like that. But
thankfully that should be going away with their new announcement of Steam Direct.
But yeah, you get games like Hollow Knight and stuff, and you're just like, why is this game existent? Like, why? How did this team? What? This looks better than freaking like half the games you get, you know, on the Xbox Home store page and PSN store page. It's like some little 4-person team. I hope my community's excited about that indie box for Hollow Knight, because, like, I already own it. Someone's getting a free copy of Hollow Knight.
I am so excited to get that freaking thing. Yeah, Mix, thank you for the host.
It is still my current game of the year. And there's almost no sign of anything toppling it from... There's been a couple of close contenders so far, but it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, once they... So, with being an indie box affiliate, I think they were saying next week we should be getting our codes, and then I'm gonna try and stream it. Hopefully it runs on my PC and I can stream it well, because I knew that it's resource heavy.
It's not only resource heavy, because it is a freaking beast of a game. It's not only resource heavy, but it's also got some optimization issues.
Yeah, so
and I don't believe Team Cherry has addressed them yet.
But either way, I'm really excited. We've gotten sneak peeks of what's in. So, like, there's a plushie of, I don't know the characters, so I know the second I describe it, you will. It's some, like, green little worm and...
Oh, it's a grub.
Grub?
Oh, yeah, it might be Grub Papa, actually.
I think that's what it is. I think that's the name I heard a few people throw out there.
Ho ho, hoi! You'll get it.
So that'll be in the... that I know for certain. I believe the soundtrack's going to be there as well.
Yeah, Spoopy, just as a general it's not even like a rule of my channel, just kind of a general thing I like to have people keep in mind is I don't like people just shouting game suggestions at me. There's an entire Discord channel for that on my Discord, and this isn't just me, there's a lot of streamers like this. The more you yell at me to do something, or, you know, all caps for me to do something, the less likely I am to do it, so.
Jonas, nope, no NDA, because anybody that has already subscribed got the email that showed what is kind of coming. They give a little teaser.
Freaking indie box.
I love IndieBox.
Been with them for 2 years, and they shaded me on my freaking affiliate email I sent them like a year ago. Bastards.
Dude, I can get, if you want it, I can get you in.
I don't need it though. I don't really need it. Like, it's not gonna like benefit me anyway. It would more so benefit them, which I guess would be a, you know, also a positive, because it would benefit them, because I would spread the word of actually IndieBox, which I've been doing for like 2 years, and I've gotten several people into IndieBox, but the affiliate stuff doesn't really interest me unless if they offer it to me, I'll take it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way.
Yeah. Nope, I get that. I saw the call for it.
More emails. More emails I don't need.
I don't know. It's been interesting. I've connected with a lot of larger streamers. Like I've talked with Indie quite regularly, which that was kind of a shock to be like, holy shit, here's this. I got what, 252 followers, 253, and I'm talking to fucking Indie. and coordinating stuff with them. I was like, it's fucking awesome. All right, this is cool. It's been really, like, for that, I've absolutely loved it, because we have a Discord for all his affiliates, and it's been great for networking.
What the hell is that comment? Oh, the pun. Samsung should start with the dull razor. Badoomch. That, I appreciate that, because razor phones don't exist anymore, and I'm old enough to get the joke.
Yes. Okay. Fuck. Do I get both of these or just one of these? I went into an item room.
Don't trust Jonas Fatson, no matter what he says. They're probably good items. He'll say they aren't.
I got both. Data miner and laser.
Data miner. Now, don't listen to Jonas Fatson. It's a good item. He's gonna say get rid of it. I know him. He doesn't understand the potential. Or just the fun factor of it. I'm not gonna tell you what it does. You're just gonna have to use it.
I'm gonna have to use it to find out. You know what? Fuck it. Let's use. Whoa! What the sh? What? Fuck that.
It's a random stat increase or decrease, though.
Is it?
Yeah, it gives you a random stat up and a random stat down every time you use it. So you can use it on rooms that don't even have things in them.
Permanent?
Permanent.
Oh.
That could be bad, could be good, because it is a random one. So it could give you a minus damage plus speed. But, like, it could also give you, like, plus damage minus shot speed, which is arguably pretty decent.
D8 is better.
D8 is highly random as well. But I do play with the D8 a lot. I do like that item. I gave it a lot of shit originally.
Laser Tears is nice just because of the distance.
I did not even mean that as a pun. Well, it was a successful joke in any case. Samsung should start with a dull razor. That's comedy gold.
HP up.
Is this 4 Eternal Duke of Flies, or are these just 4 regular Duke of Flies? I've been playing with this Eternal mod too long, I can't tell the regular enemies from them.
So what is the Eternal mod? I've always heard you talking about it.
The Eternal Champions mod is a mod that allows the game to spawn Eternal Champions, which are, you know, champion enemies are the colored ones that have higher health, do a full heart of damage, etc., etc. But Eternal Champions is a reference to the Agony mod, as well as Florian Himsel's Eternal Edition version of the original vanilla Wrath of the Lamb game, which is basically Eternal Champions have a very, very small chance upon death. They're white, and they have a very small chance, like very small, of dropping an Eternal Heart, but they also do a full heart of damage and have ridiculously powerful attacks, generally.
Okay.
Like, you know the hosts, the skull hat guys that pop up and shoot 3 tiers?
Uh-huh.
The Eternal version of him pops up, shoots, what, I think 9 tiers? 3, it's a 3 burst of 3, and he also shoots out a homing brimstone laser.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's a little rough and tumble, but I like it.
Anyway, boys, I gotta go. Vlad, good luck dying on your runs. Keep Penta honest. I'm gonna go get coffee, crisp, ketchup, chips, and some un-American beer.
Are you gonna get some
You know
Timbits?
what? I'm gonna say it right now because I've had all like the beers and candy. America's got better beer.
Oh yeah, but
Our
Germany also has better beer
microbrews
than
are
us.
so much better. Although Vancouver's pretty close on, they get a lot of the same beers that I get here in the Seattle area. Wait.
Guys, I don't care about the
You're
damage.
getting me back into this fucking game.
We're gonna win anyway. I don't care about the damage. Yeah, we won anyway. Mom's knife and Death's touch should have you shoot out its scythe instead. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That should be a mod. Modders, beware. We have ideas. I have a lot of ideas. I have like 17 ideas written down for items and stuff that I want to create, but...
I have not found fucking item room. There it is. Oh shit. Okay.
Speaking of weird, obscure games, Mike, yeah, the Dreamer, fellow friend of the channel, yeah, he's got an idea that you might want to possibly, if you're interested, of course. I know you're probably busy working on other stuff, but I mean, you're a modder, you're here. Just call it the mom's knife refix or fix or whatever. You just shoot out the scythe instead. I gotta stand up for a second. Hold on. Penalty of being a frickin' streamer slash YouTuber
that.
is like I spend all day at work and then I spend all day in a freaking chair at home, and my knees are 17 years older than my body actually is.
Yeah.
Alright, Jonas Fatsit, we'll catch you later, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for cheering, also. And thanks for supporting this late-night cast.
See, I like PJ. I don't like PJs in real life, but I like PJs in this game.
PJs is a great item.
Yeah.
4 soul hearts, and it's a full heal as well if you're missing red hearts. I don't mess with tier effects. Ah. Michael. Oh, Penta, when you play Angela, don't take the item in the starting room. Noted. For everybody, that's Mr. Jonas Fatson. Just in case you weren't here the first time I popped it up, Mr. Jonas Fatson. Click all those links. Support the fuck. You know what to do.
I'll do that afterward.
He's a great guy. I believe he's still doing an Isaac video a day, similar to me. So if you don't have your daily Isaac consumption,
fuck me. Oh, why did I press that? Now I'm stuck. I am stuck in a fucking corner, and I'm
bomb.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You'll take a little damage, but you just got PJs. You're fine.
I have 2 red hearts left.
Where'd the 4 soul hearts go?
I accidentally hit spacebar, activated the fucking thing that moved everything, and I got stuck in this weird, like, invisible rock area. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it there. I told a buddy I'd play some clocks.
Clocks?
At 10 o'clock.
Oh. Ah.
It is 10 o'clock. So, thank you, everyone, for coming out, though. Thank you, Penta. This was fun. We should do this more.
Yeah. can do this more often. I have no problem with that. I do enjoy playing Isaac. I know people enjoy me playing Isaac, so... And I'm probably just going to go for a little longer anyway, just because... Why not? I'll probably go for like another 45 minutes or so, just get a little bit of Isaacing in.
That works.
So, Mr. Vlad's going to be heading out, but he is still going to probably... Are you still going to be streaming?
Probably not. So with Rocket League, Rocket League. I'm super competitive with it. Me and this one guy, we're crazy with our rank, and I don't know what it is, but whenever I stream it, we never win.
Huh?
But the second I don't stream, we do well. So call me superstitious, but it's just like
bad chat.
I've decided it's just one of my games I don't stream, because whenever I do, I just get angry.
Okay, that makes sense then. I have, like, there are games for streaming and games not for streaming. That's kind of my thing with Owlboy. It's just, I don't think it's a streaming game. It's too slow.
Yeah, I can understand that. I'm like, I get where that's coming from. I understand your gripes with it entirely. And it has been a while since I played it, so for all we know, I'll pick it back up, and I might end up feeling the same damn way.
I just play, like, I think I've just adapted into a different kind of gamer, where if a game doesn't move at the pace I want it to, I feel like it's wasting my time, and I would much rather honestly sit back on my couch, watch someone play the experience, and be able to have, like, a bag of popcorn on my chest. Like, rather than having to focus and go through it myself and not have anything else going on. That's the nice thing about consuming people playing games nowadays, is it's not frowned upon anymore. Like, I don't want to pay the money for it. I don't want to play it. I'll just watch someone else play it. That's a valid option now.
So I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask. Do you mind if I ask kind of a spoilery question
about
Owlboy?
No, go for it.
Did you get the second
person?
The second person for like weapon, quote unquote weapon? No. Okay. Because that's when things kind of clicked to me, and I was like, oh, okay. And then that's why I was saying, like, it's interesting for the combat system, because you go from the dude with the pea shooter. I can't remember what the second guy does, but it was enough that I was like, oh, all right, I kind of like this.
Huh.
So that's why I said earlier that, I thought the combat was kind of interesting, was because you do kind of go to all of a sudden, like, you can switch to these different characters, and like, I think there's like 6 different characters you can end up getting through the whole thing, which are all different kind of weapons. Okay, this is an interesting way of approaching combat.
Okay.
All right, well, with that, I'm out. You guys have a good one.
Absolutely. This was fun. We're going to do it again.
Yes.
And next time we do this, we're going to try and set it up, and we're going to probably do some, like, seeded runs. You can start a run, and I'll take the seed, just because I have everything unlocked, so it won't affect me. And we can do the same run and just see how we play differently. And you can ask me all the spoiler questions. What does this item do? And I won't tell you, because that's how I am. But... Alright, everybody wish Vlad a good night. He's gonna go get salty with Rocket League, because that's what Rocket League does to people. Alright, man. Well, you have fun with Rocket League. I'm gonna probably play a little more Isaac and maybe go to bed. Or play Wasted, because I've been playing a lot of Wasted. But we could talk about Wasted next time, because that's a whole different beast. Alright. And... sayonara? How do I leave this damn channel? Disconnect. There we go. Discord, you're confusing. Anyway, thank you everybody for being patient while we say our goodbyes to Vlad. Everybody go support him. You still can't watch his stream. Why not? Maybe we should do a race next time. We'll talk about it. I don't think racing Vlad. He's still... no, down speaking of him, but, like, when it comes to Isaac's skill, he's a bit under me, just because he's relatively new. He hasn't played in a while. He's just getting back into Isaac, so he's still got a lot of rust to break off. He hasn't played Afterbirth Plus. Oh, his quality of stream is too high. Well, Vlad is one of the unlucky folks, because Twitch sucks. He hasn't gotten the transcoders yet for it. Like I have, so I have the transcoders. You can hit the gear and change from, like, 480 to mobile to 240 or whatever it is, all the way up to source and auto. Vlad's stream channel hasn't gotten those transcodes yet, so eventually he'll get them and it'll be easier for you guys to watch him when we do these kinds of streams. But that's what's nice for me, is I still have my settings cranked up. Like, I run a very high bitrate stream, high quality stream, because I like things to look nice, but I also have transcoder, so you guys can drop it if you have to. But either way, hello Samuel Reed, how are you doing? What do you guys want? Who are we playing as? Probably gonna have time for one more run, if it's a good run, by like 30 or 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna probably hit the sack, because it is midnight for me. And even though it's my weekend, I'm still probably going to be in bed pretty early, but I do appreciate everybody coming out for this late stream. I have a lot of EU viewers, so I know this is probably early for some of you, but Judas lost. Good Gogams, of course you're going to say lost. Lost with the angry face. Lost. Oh, we got 2 Judas. Judas is in the lead right now. Let's get some votes. Let's get some votes. How you doing, Sam? How you doing? I like the drawings you put on the Discord, man. The person on the left actually reminds me of Undyne from Undertale. No one else wants to vote? Yo, bunch of lazies. No, don't make a poll. We don't need a poll for this. Let's go play as Judas. Everyone else is lazy. Everyone else is sleeping. It's too late for everyone. So let's play as Judas. Flops over. Playing as Judas is a bit scary now that I have all my mods and stuff on, because I do have Eternal Champions, and they can spawn pretty much at any moment. But I'm still confident. Super confident as Judas. You know what? That's actually fine. Like right there. Most people look at Thunder Thighs and say, no way. I look at Thunder Thighs and say, why not? Tears up. Yes, please, sir. Do you have a mod that gives him the necklace thingamabobber? The necklace. No, that's from Eden's Blessing from our last run. He starts with a random item. We had Eden's Blessing on our last run, so the next run gets a item for free. Yep, Gogams is on it. There you go, Eden's Blessing. Eden's Blessing is a great item. Not only does it give your next run a random item, but it's also a tears up. It's a pretty decent tears up. It's a minus, it's a 0.07 tears up, so it's pretty good. No worry. No worries, my friend. Jesus. I should not have done that, because for that reason in particular. If I take damage from a spider, I'll lose my shit. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it. I'm glad to have you guys here. I know there's some people on the Twitch channel that are like, I don't want to see Isaac. Because you... Oh my good Jesus. Because you play too much, Isaac. No, Isaac. And then there's people that are like, well, you've got nearly 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. Most of them are there for Isaac. And yet you don't stream Isaac. They want to be there live with you. And I'm like, over the past like week or two, I've been thinking about that. I'm like, I probably should squeeze in some Isaac streams, because it's a little selfish of me to not want to play Isaac live when there are people that watch me for Isaac, so that's kind of what led to that decision. This is an unfortunate situation. We made it, though. We're fine. Soul hot. Soul hot. Yeah. Ooh. Dude, this is a very, very good first floor. We're Judas with 2 HP, with a soul heart, 4.72 damage. We've got 2 Tears Up pills, thanks to Verp. We know Verp is in the rotation, which means I'm not going to take any other pills aside from Tears Up, just in case, or aside from Verp, because we'll be able to get Tears Up pills. Hello, Mad Bionic! I recognize your name. You've been here before, haven't you? There are so many names. I do apologize. That's actually fine. But I do recognize the name. Alright, I've just won my run. Judas triple shot 8-inch nails. Nice. You have been here before. I knew it. I knew it. Wait, you came... You've been here. You came here from AG's host the other day, didn't you? That's where your name's from, right? Tell me I'm not on drugs. You came here from the AG host. Or, hilariously, right around the same time. See, I do have a memory. I try my best. Thunder thighs. Thunder, 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 thunder thighs. But welcome back in anyway. Glad to see you. Huts brings me to you. Ah. Lots of people floating in over from Huts. I wish Huts and I had more in common that I could actually, like, possibly thank him, but... Or vice versa, because I know I've sent people to Huts and AG and Jonas and other people like that as well, but Huts is one of those weird ones that I just don't... We've never really, jived. He doesn't even know who I am, I would imagine. No. Eden, forget me not on XL first floor. Oh, God. Should I keep Guppy's head or Book of Belial? How many Guppy pieces do you have? And what floor are you on? Right now I'm Lord of the Flies on the 2nd floor. Oh my God, Rusted Devil, that's a great run. And this is like my favorite part about doing Isaac streams, is because I have so many of you guys that like to play Isaac along with people. And like Isaac streams are an easy way for me to be like, if you guys want to do seeded runs, like I'll start a run and give you the seed, and if you want to play along, it's awesome. With Eve's Mascara, oh my God. You have 1 Guppy piece, but what floor are you on? And you are on floor 2. Absolutely take Guppy's head. At least pick it up. But take the Book of Belial with you. It's better. That easy damage is always worth a little more. Fudge. Now Rotten Baby with the Hive Mind. Wait, how the hell? Rusted Devil, I'm starting not to believe you. That doesn't even sound like a run to me. It's all happening within like 3 minutes of each other. I'm starting to not believe you. I think you are lying to me. It's all too convenient. Oh my God, fanny pack. I gotta take the mystery box. And of course, Book of Belial's gone now because the Eternal Champions mod. Fudge. Why did I not think that was going to happen? Why did I not think that was going to happen? It's already 10 minutes in the game. I'll take an HP. Yeah, send pics on the Discord. I don't believe you. Dreamer hanging out there with the bit badge. I love those bit badges, man. I don't see Samuel Reed up there hanging out. He's also got his bit badge. He's got that hundo. Worked hard for that. I got my bit badges in several channels as well. I've got the 1000 bit badge in AG's channel. What were we saying about my relationship with RNGesus? That was... Oh my god, you could the cap a bit. That wasn't an inclination to start throwing bits at my face. I mean, if you want to, you go for it. But I was just mentioning it because I saw your bit badge. I forgot you had gotten yours. But thank you, I do appreciate the bits, man. Thank you for throwing them right at my face. I've got the 1,000 in AG's chat because I was competing with his Game Wisp sub Zerith for Bit Boss, and I held it for about a day, and then I lost it. Speed's starting to get to me a little bit, but I'm mostly saying that just because of the amount of HP we've gotten since Thunder Thighs. The ability to crush rocks is obviously worth it, but still. So how many back alley handies have you given to RNGesus? I can't disclose that information. It's above 10, less than 1,000. But I can't disclose the actual number. Part of a contract. If Ed McMillan will have a collaboration with the Anti-Birth Makers. That's not even a complete sentence. If Ed McMillan will have a collaboration with the Anti-Birth Makers, that sounds like the beginning of a story. I know that they aren't currently working together. I know that for certain. $429. I mean, I can't say how much. I wish I could. I can't. That's a bomb. Fuck. Thank you, RNGesus. So place your bets now. What are my odds of winning this run? What do you guys think? Am I going to win this run or not? It's not stellar. It's not stellar by any means. It's okay. Tech Point 5 is so good, man. Tech Point 5 is so good. Oh, gee, I broke the poop. Do I plan on killing Mega Satan? No, I don't plan on killing Mega Satan, probably. I kill Mega Satan too much, guys. I kill him way too much. I'm starting to feel bad. Oh, Hush? Hell no. Hush is worthless. It's a stupid fight. Shouldn't be in the game. Okay, it should be in the game. It should just have more meaning than just, oh, well, it's an additional boss fight. If you rush, it's basically second boss rush, except it has no bearing on the run. Hush is basically for dailies, so. Holy shit, his run is actually for real? That's awesome, Rusted Devil, congratulations. Although, you could have just spawned in all those items and teleported yourself. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be hard to trust people nowadays in Isaac. Did I get the item room? It was Mom's Eye. We're fine. I should not have taken that damage. Ah, Jesus Juice is fine. You show up and Satan curls up into a ball like Isaac when he sees his mom. Is that your prediction for this run? Because I think we're going to go fight Satan. You asshole. Now that I have a somewhat decent reason to fight Satan and the Lamb with my defanged mod, with the defanged rooms mod, I have a reason, so. Oh, thank you, Flat Penny. Thank you, Flat Penny. You're too good to me. You're too good to me. I only have one bomb, but I'm gonna do it. Ugh, the speed. Forget-me-not is not OP. Stop using the term OP so much. It restarts a floor. It restarts a floor. That is not OP. Oh, you guys are the worst people in the Isaac community. It's OP. It's a +2 damage, man. It's the best item in the game. Curved Horn's OP. It's not OP. Tech X is not even OP. Dark Bum is not OP. Gamers, it's not even just Isaac, it's just gaming in general nowadays. People use the term overpowered way too much, way too liberally. Oh my god, did you hear that there's a new gun in Destiny that lets you reload 25% faster? Oh my god, it's too OP. Ah! I deserved that for making fun of Destiny. The Destiny gods are out to get me. Could you say it was my destiny? Oh. Get the penny. I'm not gonna try the seed. I do not take seeds. I don't do seeded runs. I play for the sheer randomness. If somebody's like, oh, this run is so good, I'm like, I'd rather get my own good run, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the run, but don't need to take a seat, my friend. But you would need the Forget-Me-Not, so, but never mind. Well, I mean, if the Forget-Me-Not's a great item. I realize you're pulling my strings here by saying, well, dude, you would need to take the Forget-Me-Not for it to be pretty good. It's not OP. It doesn't change the fact that it's not OP. It made the run better. Sure, cool, great. Sad Bombs makes runs better. Doesn't mean it's OP. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just gonna wipe that term from my vocabulary eventually. Ah, I'm actually just the worst Isaac player in existence. I take Stompy so few times, I never think I have it. Until I walk into shit. And then after I walk into shit, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I have this effect. Oh, you asshole! Get out of here, Greed. Penta, you should make a rank in Discord called Sleep Squad? Nah. Nah. I have roles in Discord, but I don't even use them, so. I created the roles sheerly out of experimenting with how to work Discord, and I don't intend on really using them. It's a Girdles. That was terrible, 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 terrible. 5%! Ooh, but Mr. Dolly. And he gave me the medicine I needed. Penta, when will you give mods? When will I give mods? Like, as in, like, mod status on my channels? Probably when people earn it, or are here long enough to deserve it, or prove that they deserve it, or... I do have mods, I just don't have mods that are like... I don't run a big enough stream to need mods here every single time, every single stream. I can mod this shit myself right now. If I had like 100+ people on every single stream, definitely would I want mods. They could help drop links and stuff like that, but like I don't need mods right now. And so that's, yeah. And when will I invite me 6box? For starters, I don't know what the hell that is, so that's definitely a never. When did I get a new bot? A couple days ago. I don't need mods for the Discord either. I could pretty much easily mod that stuff myself, moderate that myself right now. Not that I don't trust anybody to do it, which is just exactly the case. I don't trust anybody anyway. I wouldn't trust my freaking best friend to do that shit, just because I like to know every single thing that happens. Because I'm a paranoid lunatic. Not really. Mostly just laziness. I think a lot of streamers, especially people starting out streaming, I've been doing this a long time, so I know a little better, but especially people starting out streaming fall a little too easily into the, well, this person's been in my channel for a little bit, they seem like they're a cool person, let's turn them into a mod, and it ends up being a mistake, because they don't know the person, they've never met him before, they never talked to him, blah, 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 etc., and it ends up being a mistake. Not saying that any of you guys are evil bastards that want to kill, like, babies in the nighttime, but that doesn't mean that you can't, that you aren't. You could be. I don't know. I could have some serial killers watching my ass right now. I don't know. The community is pretty fun. Oh my god, the poly theme. My community is pretty fun? Thank you. We try to keep it pretty standard. Just focus on having fun, pretty much. Focus on fun, keep it within the rules, and don't piss me off, and we're gonna have a good time. More HP up. Fantastic. You're gonna win this run, but you're not gonna crush it? That's fine. I don't need to crush it. I'm a devil. That's my my devil imitation. I don't really care about devil deals. I'm not one of those guys that's like, if I don't get a devil deal, I'm gonna lose the run. I'm not that guy. There are a couple of those guys in the Isaac community. We could name a few of them, but we don't need to. If I don't get the devil deal, this run is over. I've won deal-less runs before. You can trust me, wink wink. Which means from here on, you've just been added to the do not ever trust list. Mr. or Mrs. Rusted Devil. Oh my god. That was an amazing shot. I'm gonna make my devil impersonation into a mod Satan. Oh god. Oh yes, please. It's pretty much pointless to take that, but so still. If someone, oh wait, Mister, if someone says you can trust them, they cannot be trusted. Exactly. That's actually just the rules of the wasteland. That was actually garbage damage. Surprised I took that bad of damage. Who did it? Lobarian 1967. Thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Welcome in. Join us in the hive mind. Our goal is to conquer the internet. I don't know if you've heard. And you are here to help us. Thank you very much for that follow, sir. Or madam. The rules of the basement. So how many, just out of a show of hands, the people that are here right now, who is here for the Wasted stream? And if so, opinions, because I have still been playing that game on, like, non-stop. I put the video up on YouTube just because I wanted to continue that character on camera, just so you guys wouldn't be, missing possibly their death, and not to spoil, but could have possibly maybe sort of happened. Shit, no! Oh, he said... Could I explain the lore of Isaac? Absolutely not, because most of it's fan speculation. There's very little in Isaac's lore that's been confirmed. And what little that has been confirmed is very easily accessed on the internet. And not me. I am live streaming right now, Mr. Dreamer. You should know this by now. Asking me to explain long, drawn-out, long-winded things while I'm playing a video game is not a thing I do. Google it. I'm sure you'll find the answer. And you'll find tons and tons of articles on fan speculation about what the hush is, if Maggie was actually alive, or if she was a stillborn, which she was technically a stillborn. If you're gonna ask me what the lore is, she was a stillborn. Because Edmund himself has confirmed that Isaac was a only child. It was Isaac and nobody else. And Maggie died in the womb, I believe. That's my interpretation, is that Maggie died in the womb, and that's why Isaac's mom forces him to wear the yellow wig. So that he can portray his dead sister. And that's honestly what I think the hush is. I think hush is actually his guilt over Maggie's death. But again, tons of fan speculation. Tons of fan speculation. Nothing, hardly anything in complete, concrete. I hope everybody enjoyed Vlad and I playing together. We're gonna probably do that again at some point. Oh, Jesus. Here we go. Crunch time. Fuck, I was trying to... And I got an angel deal. Alright, well, that's gonna wrap it up, guys. I appreciate you hanging out. I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting to stream twice today, but then Vlad was like, hey, I might play some Isaac, and I was like, hey, you'll play some Isaac with me? I will honestly start my stream back up to play more Isaac with you. Dreamer threw more bits at my face. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the cheer, Mr. Dreamer. Mr. The Dreamer. Terra Zephyr. I know there's two of you, so it's a Mr. and a Mrs., but still. Thank you very much. And thank you, everybody, who's been here, who's gone, who's came, who's went. I've got some of the greatest people here in the chat right now. I've also got some of the greatest lurkers in the world, and thank you all the lurkers who come and constantly lurk in the channel. I cannot thank you enough. I won't call you out by name, obviously, because that's pretty much bad format on Twitch, but you know who you are. You've been here for a long time, so thank you very much for constantly being here. Gogoms, yep, and there's going to be more of them. We probably are going to end up playing more Isaac or Wasted tomorrow. I'll let you guys know on Discord what what the times are. So if you want to know where that information is going to be, it's going to be over there on the Discord and on the Twitter. So follow me on both of the, or join the Discord and follow me on the Twitters. And also, for those that might not know, I have a YouTube channel where I do daily Isaac videos. I do an Isaac video, an Isaac run every single day, as well as mod showcases, as well as top 10s and stuff. If you're going to stalk Penta, at least tell him that you're stalking him. Exactly. No. No. But thank you, everybody. I'm going to go probably eat a sandwich. And then I'm probably going to jump on Twitch, watch somebody playing a game, and fall asleep. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow. No, right at the end, there's that game whisper. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. I can't thank Decagon enough. He's not here now, but I can't thank him enough for the sub earlier. It was amazing. But we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully all of y'all are going to see me there. Catch you later.